From the front page of the Yonkers Statesman, November 13, 1916. Headline: 2 new trolley lines are opened. The strikers complain of police activities. Following a conversation with Leslie Sutherland, general manager of the Yonkers Railroad Company, in which he intimated that he would like to return to work, Charles Rossiter of 37 Main Street, who has been out on strike after over 12 years' service as a conductor, was attacked in Lower Main Street at 11 o'clock last night by 4 strikers and severely beaten. One man, according to Rossiter, whipped out a jackknife and slashed him twice across the forehead, inflicting a cut above the right eye that may permanently affect his sight. 2 new lines have been opened since Saturday, the McLean and Riverdale Avenue lines. 4 cars were sent over the former route yesterday without disorder. 2 cars, the normal service, are being operated in Riverdale Avenue by apprentices who have qualified. There are 26 trolley cars in operation today. 6 crews of apprentices qualified today to operate cars under the 15-day ordinance. Mr. Sutherland declined to state the exact date at which the public may ride on the trolley cars after dark, but it is rumored that this service will be resumed tomorrow. The number of passengers carried by the Yonkers Railroad Company is increasing daily. 7,000 passengers were counted yesterday, it was stated. Headline: British begin a new offensive. Today's announcement that the British have opened an attack along the Ancre River in northern France indicates the possibility that an important new offensive has begun. The Ancre River approximately bounds on the south the sharp salient created in the German lines by the prolonged Franco-British Somme offensive. Apparently, General Haig now is attacking this salient from both sides. In a broad sense, the salient extends some 18 miles northward to Arras, but whether the new British operation covers the entire breadth is not made plain in the statement. Unofficial Petrograd dispatches declare von Mackensen is continuing his retreat in Dobruja with heavy losses and under disastrous conditions. It is even said the Russians have succeeded in crossing the Danube at 2 points south of Chernovoda, which, if correct, would mean von Mackensen is being taken in the rear or was forced back from the Constanza-Chernovoda railway line. Official dispatches from Berlin today report the Entente artillery yesterday was shelling Chernovoda from across the Danube. Teutonic progress continues on the Transylvanian border of Romania, a German statement declares. 3 towns have been captured, and numerous Romanian attacks repulsed, and more than 1,000 prisoners taken. The French, according to Berlin, opened an offensive in Upper Alsace yesterday, but their attempts to advance were defeated. German artillery broke up the Entente efforts to gain ground in the Somme area. From Paris, it is reported the Serbians have won a brilliant victory over the Germans and Bulgarians in the Cerna district southeast of Monastir, the War Office announced this today. The Serbians, supported by French artillery, forced the Teutonic allies to retire a distance of nearly 2 miles and captured about 1,000 prisoners. The battle lasted 2 days. 6,000 men have been taken since September 12th. Headline: No comment on election. President Wilson was back at his desk at the White House today after an absence of 2 months, prepared to take up important foreign problems which have been held in abeyance pending the election, as well as domestic questions. These included the German submarine situation, the Mexican problem, and a number of federal appointments. President Wilson early today asked for the latest political makeup of the House of Representatives. He was told the indications from the present returns were that the Republicans would have 217 and the Democrats 212, with 6 members of other parties. President Wilson refused to make comment on the election, pending the receipt of formal word from Mr. Hughes and the Republican National Committee conceding his re-election. And that's the news from Yonkers 100 years ago today.